Welcome to once again to our channel, that is the World of Knowledge Global Academy. Hope you are doing good, all of you, with your preparation at home. Me too also pray for you. My dear student, we'll move up with our channel and the second lesson of your English second language, that is, you may come to know by seeing this background. Yes, I want to say today we're going to learn about the there is a girls by the track. Before starting this lesson, I want to convey only a simple thing by this video, that we have to keep in concept with respect to according to exam point of view, that how many characters are there, what is their role in that one, and how this will be helpful, for exam point of view. I want to give with a clear picture. You might be going to know about this one. The lesson name, you already know that one. There is a girls by the track. There's a girl by the track. This one written by Devan Khanal. Devan Khanal is the writer of this lesson. So I want to make a list of the characters so that you can easily understand what is the respective role of each character in the lesson. The first and major key role of this in this lesson is Baleshwar Mishra, who is from UP, Uttar Pradesh, a 20-year-old boy who has come to Bombay for seeking the job. At the end of a lesson, he did not find any job. Second important role is Roma Talreja. She is a call center executive, 21-year-old. That is she is engaged with, we called it as a fiancé in the word. She is engaged with Dinesh,
his
fiancé.
Vijay.
Third one is a cop. Fourth one, that is tempo truck driver, Chacha, also it is mentioned in the textbook. And fifth one, Dr. Anil Agarwal, where it is to be mentioned. These are the 6 characters mentioned in this lesson. We'll go one by one and paragraph wise also. You may understand this one. You can see them. Nobody dare to go where this young that's a youngster did that one. There's a youngster did that done. What he has done, it is actually appreciable. We can see that one in this one. By going with this first paragraph described about the scene of local Bombay trains, how it took to time from moving one station to another station. Suburban electric train made its 22nd 6:32 p.m. halt at station. Commuters swarmed out and into the 12 packed coaches. How the structure of that is train, it is to be mentioned over here. It is a regular scene. It is given 2 marks question. What is the regular scene? Regular scene, that Suburban Electric made its 22nd 6:20 p.m. halt station. Commuters swarmed out and into its 12 packed coaches. It is the structure of a train, local Bombay train. In that one, having just managed Romatal Reja, he want to go with this in this train. What happened over there? She is a 21-year-old. Here it is given. She is a 21-year-old, and she was trying to just settle down executive. She is I have already told you, Roma Talraj is a call center executive, and She is trying to manage or settled in the corner of the door. Meanwhile, she was hurdled and had Roma jammed between the people. She has totally struck. She can't move. She can't move in the compartment among the women's, because it is a woman compartment. What happened? She is trying to settle herself, but space and stand over there. What happened when she was suddenly got pushed? She was pushed by someone, and her tenacious in the sense weak or shaky, she is unable to balance herself, and she was pushed. Finally, she is out of the coach. That means she has fallen. This is the first paragraph in simple. Second paragraph, what it described? Second paragraph described that her hands reached to the steel, where people in the train, you might have seen, we have the steel railing above that one. We have to hold that one, but she can't reach the hands to hold to control herself before falling from the train. She trained and mumbled the thud, and on ground more than a meter below, she was knocked senseless. She was finally fell down from the train. This is second paragraph. Third paragraph, what it describes about? It describes about standing near the door of another train. Here, what happens? Scene is exactly, she fell down from one train, uh, from the opposite direction. One more train is getting into that one. In the opposite direction train, the person name is Baleshwar Mishra. He was there, and as the Roma fall down from the train, he saw from the opposite direction train without any thinking. It is given in that one. Clattering roar of the train, muffled and thud, and that nobody is talking metro, and she was knocked senselessly. She was knocked senselessly. It is given. Third part, standing near the opposite direction, Roma, 20-year Baleshwar Mishra, believed that he had just seen. Her eyes are not believing that Roma had fallen from the train. A young woman. Who is that one? Roma Talreja, a young woman in the black shalwar kameez, lying next to the tracks. She is fallen down to the next to the tracks. Gas. Meanwhile, gas. People started talking about that. What happened? She might have died or got serious injured. Many of the things people started in the deep breathtaking, that what happened, that one. That in the meanwhile, there is a compartment, a sound which is to be there. There's a girl by the tracks. The voices cried away. Both the type of the voices trains people, those who are in the commuters, I can say that one. Fourth paragraph, what it impulsively, in the sense it is to be described that Barashali grabbed the impulsively without thinking, without wasting time, whether I should have to help the girl or not. Pulled the chain from the train. Usually, when we are pulling the chain from the train to stop that one in the emergency situation. This is the emergency situation took place in the train, and Baleshwar Mishra, he has quickly pulled that. The train stretched, slowing down, and then he then served the compartment. He then served the compartment, and then what happened? You can see here. Served the compartment, and then full of worry faces. Let's go and help her. He said that one. We have to help the. That is Roma Talreja, the girl. That one shouted, but at the voluntarily how he come out to help the girl, none of them in the other opposite direction, the train has come and helped to the Roma Talreja, but nobody without the voluntary afraid at getting involved of being inconvenienced. Perhaps it is not the things that we have to go and help that one. Nobody has done. His heartbeat is hammering his chest. Baleshwar showed himself to the door and jumped off the still moving train. Finally, he has become a hero, and he has proved to humanity that he has jumped by moving train and landed on the ground. A burst of pain shut up in the something little injury happens in his ankle, though he has not so much serious one, and but there was no real damage. There is no real damage happened. He got up to the fine part of a is given. He got up to the find a part of a what is that? Find a part of his old rubber slipper sole torn off in the as the result of his fallen. He has sole was torn that one. It is completely tore that one, but actually there is no damage. There is no damage. You can see that one. Balish started up, sprint back into the. Now he's going back, sprint back. He's given sprint back tracks on his train picked up the speed. He has gone where half of the kilometer the train has crossed where actually Roma has fallen, and he jumped, he gone back again. That is the paragraph described. Sprint back between the tracks as his train picked up speed again, disappeared. As the train disappeared and picked the speed, meanwhile he has gone opposite side where the Roma had fallen to save that girl. Coming to the next paragraph, Baleshwar was a next paragraph. You can see here, Baleshwar was so far away from Roma, he couldn't see her. I hope I am not too late. He is worried that one. There might be a possibilities that there is something injury deep happened. She is unconscious or in the danger only. I am not too late to reach that place where the Roma had fallen. He thought, gasping for breath. After running for the several minutes, he found her sprawled by the side of the tracks. Behenji. Finally, he reached the place where the Roma has fallen down, and he asked the question, Behenji, aap theek to hain? Sister, are you all right? Sister, are you okay? How you are feeling? All those things it is asked by, that is Baleshwar Mishra. He said that one. Next, Baleshwar Mishra, he said that one. 2 stations here, but there was no response. As soon as he asked, there is no actually response by the Roma Talreja. What happened? And no help in sight. There are alone somewhere between the 2 stations. See how daring boy, how that is positive thinking boy. Though it is a deep injury in the head of the Roma Talreja and it was bleeding, but he did not lose the hope. It is between the 2 stations, and he saw and is trying to take the girl to the road side of from that railway track. What he has done that one, 5 kilometers apart in the Thane district, which borders of Mumbai. It is between the 2 stations. He has fell down. Finally, Baleshwar, 7th paragraph. Baleshwar Mishra see the blood flowing of the gasp behind the young. In the sense, deep injury happened in the head of the Roma Talreja. Woman's head, saying a silent prayer, he lifted the 5 foot. It is the description of the Roma Talreja. 5 feet her height is there, 50 kilo weight is there. Gingerly, that is, he was trying to take her to the hospital and made his way crossing the tracks, looking out for the trains. What he is singing and stretching from out from the train, follow the direction of the sound. Now, the railway tracks are in the jungle or shrubs path. Now he want to cross that one, take the girl towards the sound he is getting, the horns of the buses and the trucks and all. Main road highway is there next to the jungle path of that beside the tracks. So he has lifted her, taken to that sound from where he is getting the main direction. But there he troubles that. Finally he reaches the road, but no one is ready to help that one because of the injured girl. Something accident has took part. It is a fear, and it is been also mentioned over there. What is that? Please help me, said. Please help me to take to a hospital, but no one is stopped. He want to take the hospital to the Roma Talreja, but no one has stopped to take her. No one has stopped to take her to the hospital. Finally, what happened? Finally, one man stopped. That is, here another scenario, 8th paragraph given. I want to give simple description that Roma Talreja. 2 marks question may be asked on this one. Roma Talreja is an call center executive, 21-year-old. She was engaged with Dinesh. She was engaged with Dinesh. She was engaged with Dinesh. No, my Dinesh is her brother. She was not engaged with that one. She was engaged. Vijay something name is there. And her duty is to go and interact with the customers. Call center executive. They used to talk with the customers. Customers loving 2 years job talking and connecting to the customers and making a new friends. It is the habit of Roma Talreja. There might be a 2 marks question. She is a call center executive. She is working connecting with the people and talking, enjoying cafeteria. Weekend she used to go with them outside for the relaxation, and then heading to the all the things it is given parents and brother, and along with the phone chart with the Vijay is name given here. Vijay is the person she with whom she has got. This character I have not told you. Vijay is the person who's fiance of, that is Roma Talreja. Now, ninth paragraph. Baleshwar Mishra has a very different story. There is again 2 marks question related to the story of Baleshwar Mishra, the lanky youngster from the Mirzapur. That is Mirzapur, UP district. It is in the UP Uttar Pradesh. Unemployment, and he has dropped out from the school and recently came to Mumbai, living with his 2 elder brothers, and his job had not proved fruitless. So he is trying to find his. This is a different story of Baleshwar Mishra. Watch and movies. He is trying to enjoy. Baleshwar boarded the train and home. That's what he's trying to, frankly, the things, trying to find the jobs and all, but he's not. All he could now think of was saving and stranger's life. Now, the important of in this situation of Baleshwar Mishra is saving the life of a strange girl, that is Roma Talreja. Roma Talreja. Okay. Next paragraph number 10, it describes about innumerable motor draws, in the sense where he has taken that place roadside, lifting in his arm. There he cannot see any number of motor vehicles. He is an innumerable motorists gone from that place, but some even slowing down. No, see the young man struggling to hold the bloody covered woman in his arms, just when he had begun to lose hope, in the sense blooding continually happened by her head. No one is stopping. He is losing hope on that one. If the blooding has not stopped, if no one has not stopping the vehicle, it is very difficult to save her life. He is trying to lose the hope. A tempo truck driver, a key person and a very helping nature of this lesson, it is mentioned. That is a tempo truck driver. He has mentioned over that, and he has come finally to save the life of Roma Talreja. And he is basically from the middle age person, and stopped a vehicle and speaking Gujarati language. It is explained in the 10th paragraph. Now come to the 11th paragraph. Help me, Baleshwar pleaded, and the man believed help that Baleshwar lay Roma down in the back of the truck. You can hear it say that one. In the back of the truck, he has pulled to the Roma and trying to take her to the immediately hospital. This is a turning point we have to understand here by the saying that, quickly telling that one. What is that? He has helped and taken back into the backside of the truck, and then taken to the girl Airoli. Airoli is the near place by that one. Near place in the sense, Airoli is the place where she can admitted very mentally, because first aid is needed on that situation. Suggested him a cop. Here I already told you that cop is there in that one. Cop in the sense police. He said that near place Airoli hospital is there. You can go and admit there. There is a hospital in the sense he said. But Baleshwar disagreed to this point that Auroli is 10 kilometer from here. I know the place. There is a 5 kilometer from here. Can you? We can go and save that one. At least 10 kilometers away Auroli. So near place I know. There's a closer place I know of that said Baleshwar. 10 minutes we can later reach over there and arrive at small hospitals. Nurses help to them that one. Taking the first aid has been done physically. Wasn't able to more than the basic first than the she be moved nearby the hospital. Now you know already that one she was deeply injured. She need a first aid basic medical facility to stop of the bleeding which took injuries to the head. Baleshwar and the driver had no choices but to move her back into the truck. Again they want to go the multi-speciality hospital. Vehicle lodged forward and Roma stared and her eyes fluttered open. His eyes are flutteringly opening. She was unconscious earlier. Now little conscious. She is getting opening the eyes now. What happened meanwhile? See here. What's your name? He asked. Who? Baleshwar Mishra. He asked that. Sister, what is your name? Asked Baleshwar Mishra, who was with her in the back of the truck. After she is become conscious and opening the fluttering his eyes, opening eyes, he said that what is your name? Roma. She managed to grind out. She managed to tell something. Whom can I call? He said that one. Whom can I call? He asked quickly, fearing that she could black out once again. She can become unconscious once again. She cannot say something before unconsciousing once again. To Baleshwar asked that, whom can I call? My brother Dinesh. He said, my brother Dinesh. My brother, you can call him. He said that slowly, giving him Dinesh cell number. There is a two mass questions. First point, you have to make use of this one. How can you say that Baleshwar Mishra has a good memory? First one, he has borrowed the mobile from the chacha, in the sense tempo truck driver. He recognized he recalled the numbers which is told by one time by that is Roma Talreja. He can remember. So this is the first point. Second point, I will let you know that one. Second point, he gone the place where the same place where she has fall down. Which is that place? That is a truck. That is a track in between the tracks. My brother said that one. Memorizing that number, watch Roma eyes soon lost focus and rolled back into the darkness. Again, she has closed his eyes with the unconsciously. You have to remember this one. Chacha, can I borrow your mobile? Say, I said this point only. Chacha, can you give your mobile? So that driver has given a number. Dinesh, he called. Now, who is Dinesh? I told you. Dinesh is the brother of Roma Talreja. He is working in the Ullasnagar market as a sales executive, and he is running out of that. Dinesh Talreja was wrapping up and closing the day. His day at the market job at a retail outlet in Ullasnagar, that is in Mumbai, Ullasnagar. His phone ring and a number he said, and he contacted to his brother and said that young voice, your sister has fallen off a train and we are taking her to a divine hospital in Ghansoli multi-divine hospital. We are taking your sister fall down. Can you come down to the that hospital? I am on my way. He said, brother replied. Roma Talreja brother replied to that. That is Baleshwar Mishra, that I am on the way. You take, just will be moving to that one. Now he said that what? Finally running toward that motorcycle. Now 16th paragraph, 15th paragraph, what I described that one. I have already told you. Doctors there in the multi-divine hospital, Dr. Anil Agarwal, what is his duty? Injury, admitted immediately in the ICU without any paperwork. Guarantee has taken by the that is Baleshwar Mishra without any paperwork. What is that? Before admitting the patient into the hospital, we have to fill the form of the patient name and all. Without that filling the application and all, directly she has admitted that is who the cause, Dr. Anil Agarwal. If the formality has to be done, it is too late, bleeding has over, that's why formality has been not done. The next one, 16th paragraph. He asked Baleshwar to hang around until Roma's family arrived. Now you know that one. He has taken Baleshwar Mishra to the Roma Talreja, to the where to the hospital. Before someone from the family of Roma Talreja come, you please be waited with there. You please be waited till anyone till anyone will come to the till anyone come to the hospital. What happens, see here, after taking all the formalities and all, Huda had slipped away with his truck. Now one point is that I couldn't thank to said Baleshwar. Who couldn't thank that one? To the Chacha tempo truck driver. Roma was still unconscious, but her X-rays showed that. What X-rays showed that? All the injuries took severe, in the sense little serious injuries taken in the head of Roma Talreja. Needed a very deep wound structures, deep wounds taken. Would it be no lasting damage? There is no actually damage, but something serious happened. Dr. Agna Agrawal believes that she could have been held night. Her brother and fiance Vijay were by her side. She could barely speak, hardly speak, just nodded and fell asleep alone. Again, due to the injuries, pain and all, the antibiotic, all the medicine is given. She can't till the time of reaching by his brother and fiance. She is unconscious. Partly she can open her eyes. Baleshwar Mishra came to meet her the next morning. Roma was still partly sedated. What he has given? Partly sedated. It is in the sense she was not totally conscious. On his way, Baleshwar had even revisited he questioned why the Baleshwar revisited to the place to get the belongings of Roma's cell phone and his purse, something bag, where Roma had fallen looking for her belongings, because Dinesh had told that her cell phone and a handbag were missing. In the sense, it is not with her, not far from the spot, not for the space. What happens here? Railway employee assured Baleshwar that some of the Roma's belongings had been found. Who said? Railway employees. Now he has keeping that one. He gone revisited the place. I said, how exactly he revisited the place? By making use of his memory. How can you say that Baleshwar Mishra has a good memory? Because first time he was memorized the number of the Dinesh, his brother, and then second time the things which are there belongings to their one, he gone the same place. The 2 point you have to make use of that one when the question is asked how the Baleshwar Mishra has a good memory. Now 19 paragraph. How are you feeling? Finally he asked, how are you feeling, sister? Baleshwar asked Roma, I am okay, Ram. I am okay. Roma whispered. He said silently, slowly, I am okay. I don't have any issue now. I am out of danger, he can say. In a few days, Roma made a full recovery. I can't imagine what would have happened in it. Baleshwar hadn't been there, she says, amazed to learn of the manner in which she had been rescued. She realizing after recovery of complete her that what happened with me if really Baleshwar Mishra had not come to help me in my life. So I was totally not live. I would have died. She is realizing it is the highest level of manner of a human being helping the people even though they don't know each other. This is the reality of humanity we have to understand by this scenario. I think it's astonishing that the stranger could jump off the train, risk his life. It is very difficult nowadays, we can say, a stranger person who don't know jumping off the train, putting his life himself in the risk and saving the other's life. I can never repay for that one. This is the This is the only thing we cannot never be in our life. Also, such thing will be happen. Now, question: I am new to the Mumbai, but I have I have noticed that I have noticed that I have noticed that the people here are afraid of saying what trapping into court and jail, court and police like that. Who is still looking for a job? They are fearing getting trapped in the courts or with the police. So why, you can say, why did he do so? Needed help. She needed help. Baleshwar puts in simply that day it was Roma, tomorrow it would maybe you or me by the tracks bleeding alone. In the sense, you want to convey the simple message by this lesson that we should be having the helping nature. It might be the Roma now, another day it may be the you or me can fall down, but we don't have to see the color caste greased and the people which are dependent on them. We should have to help out the people in the highest manner. That one, my dear student, I have tried to give in simple way because a video has made that is 32 minutes in and around. Because of it is so lengthy lesson, I had tried to make you as simple as possible, because in a simple things, try to once again like, share, subscribe, and put an icon bell, so that whenever new video will be updated, you will be notified. Do not try to forget share and subscribe, like once again. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.